41, 57, 59. 41 is not, 57 is not, 59 is not. Okay. So Finley and Philip are the only... Oh, and Martin. Okay. Let's see. Looking for more that aren't done yet. This guy that just disappeared after the cannon went off that killed Wolf. So 79. Not sure, but he doesn't look Chinese. There's only 4. Well, no, you can also reassign these too. The third mate, I'm pretty confident on the third mate. Philip Dahl, Captain Stewart. All right, so this is one of them. So 79 is one. I just don't know his name. This guy fell overboard. I think he's one of the other seamen. So 91 is another one. This guy looks Chinese, so put Wei Long. Do I know what happened to Wei Long? What's his disappeared during the Doom? Alright, so Tentacle, and then the Tentacle rip in half thing, and then there was when the lady got crushed. So let's check this one. Okay, he's right here. What is he holding? I can't tell. He's looking that way, though. Maybe... Is this before or after the guy got blown up? You didn't bookmark him? I know. So someone threw an explosive here. I don't know if he's in this one. All right, and then... So he's in this one, crouched. And then the next one is where the captain's wife was killed by the mast. So here's the guy that got ripped in half, so this is moments after that. Thrown overboard? So he was here, looking that way, crouching. That's not him. There's the passengers. There's Martin. No luck with Dawn of War, I take it? I haven't tried it again yet. Been focused on this. Alright, since I don't see him anywhere, I'm inclined to say he got thrown overboard, but I don't know yet. Let me confirm... Where is he? 7 memories. Show memories. Okay, it says he's in this memory. This is the last one he's in. So if I don't see him, if I don't see so much as like a boot or anything... Does the Kraken have anyone? That is a question. This guy gets his arm ripped off. This guy gets killed after this scene. They say he gets ripped apart. She gets masked. There's Martin. Wait, who's that? That's him. That's him. Why are you over there? So, okay, so he was over here with a bag, and then somehow he went over here and started climbing, and there's a tentacle wrapping around him. So, I'm gonna say Kraken pulls him in. Now, how do I label that? Alright. Well, we found him. Torn apart. Strangled, spiked, poisoned, electrified, expired, exploded, fell, froze, illness, killed, knifed. Drowned, decapitated, crushed. By beast. Or torn apart. I'll say crushed by terrible beast. Let's see. 92? Eh? Okay. What were the other ones I wrote down? 79 and 91. George Shirley fell overboard to his death. Okay, so this one could be George or Alexander. Oh. Ah! Ah! Okay, we found him. So they were tricky. They had one guy that had dark skin that they literally picked up in Africa, and then there was another guy with dark skin that spoke better English, and they got him from England. And I had the wrong one labeled as the fellow that was from what was it? Morocco? No, not Morocco. What was the other place? Sierra something. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to this thing. So Alexander and 57 and 58 are solved. So 57, let's see, 59 is not. 41. 41 is solved. Okay. So 59. So one of the remaining people is in the disease memory, and they're 59. Sierra Leone? Yeah, that one. Oh my god, we're so close. This guy's in the disease memory. George Shirley from England. Okay. 79. Person 59 from disease memory. Okay. Alright, who's this guy? I have no idea who you are. What's left? Philip, Finley, or Martin? How? Wait, what? How are there 4 people left? We're not gonna do these in sets of 3. Okay. Captain Stewart, Finley. Alright, where is he in the picture? He's got it. Wait, he has his hands on the steering wheel. He has one hand on the steering wheel. Helmsman. Now, what happened to you? Disappeared during the doom. Show memories. He is in the one where she gets crushed. Okay. Where's this? Hold on, I need to see the picture of him again. Who am I looking for? This guy. Oh. Oh, how I have missed this so many times. He's right there. He was steering the ship and got pulled straight up. All right. Crushed by a beast. Oh! Oh! Okay. And I didn't say, did it say all solvable ones were done? There's nothing left to do. Oh, baby! Oh my god! My brain, it's so wrinkly. Where's the door? You're so happy when you solve something? Yo, when I realized this was solve 60 people's faces plus names plus cause of death, I was very overwhelmed, okay? I'm feeling accomplished right now. Shut up.
We should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Oh no, it's the beginning of James Bond. He's gonna shoot me.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
Kraken? Yeah, now the Kraken shows up. So what was it, the third mate and one other person we never solved. Nice job. Thank you. 1 week later. The Honorable East India Company. Insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea. Prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. Ship, damaged in squall in Atlantic, sunk in storm, Foulmouth. Payout claim 20,000. Cargo, all cargo lost. Payout claim 5,000. Yo, this whole thing was an insurance job? Cargo Crown, all cargo lost. Payout claim for restitution 3,000. Captain Robert Wittard, suicide by gun, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 4, estate forfeited to the Crown. William Hoskett, first mate, shot gun R. Witterell, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fined $25. He attempted the mutiny. They're gonna charge his family $25. What? Okay. It's pounds? No, he's not that fat. Edward Nichols. Fate, shot, gun, C-tan, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 2, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, fined $100. Martin. Fate unknown, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, $90. John Davies. Clubbed H. Brennan. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate, estate fined, $15. Alfred, torn apart by a beast, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, $70. Charles Minor, torn apart, beast, criminal findings, murder of crewmate, estate unknown, expenses claimed, $15. Henry Evans, alive, Africa, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded, outstanding wages, $50. They're like, we found out you abandoned everyone, but we didn't pay you that day, so here's your money. James Wallace, surgeon's mate. Claude, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward, $50. Winston Smith, Claude, Findings of merit, extraordinary valor. Estate awarded outstanding wages and rewards, 60 bucks. Marcus Gibbs, spiked, estate unknown. Outstanding wages donated to pension fund, 30 bucks. Thomas Sefton the cook, struck by a tail. Estate awarded outstanding wages, 40 bucks. Emil O'Farrell the butcher, fate spiked. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties. Estate awarded outstanding wages and rewards, 40 bucks. Christian Wolf gunner, shot by a cannon by A. Akbar. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties. Estate awarded outstanding wages and rewards, 70 bucks. Olaus Wieter, gunner's mate, shot by Gun J. Davies. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate, attempted mutiny, estate fined 50 bucks. Duncan McKay the purser, fell overboard. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel. You fell overboard, you abandoned us. Actually, was this one of the guys that was in the little escape raft? It might have been. Estate awarded outstanding wages, 50 bucks. Finley Dalton, the helmsman, crushed by a beast. Estate awarded outstanding wages, 30 bucks. Edward Spratt, artist, crushed by a beast. Estate awarded outstanding wages, 50 pesos. Abigail Haska Witterell, clubbed by a beast. No claim made. No one cares. Nunzio Pasqua, knifed by E. Nichols. No claim made. Nobody cares. Emily Jackson, alive, went to Africa. Criminal findings, murder of one crewmate. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate fined 35 pesos. Miss Jane Bird, fate, alive, Africa. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate fined 10 pounds. Boon Lan Lin, passenger. Fate, Claude. No claims. No one cares. It Bang Sia, fate, burned. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate. Estate unknown. Expense claimed, 25 yen. Shio Tan, passenger. Spiked. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate. Estate unknown. Expense claimed, 25 bucks. Hoxen Lau, fate, shot, gun. H. Brennan, no claim made. Oh man, dude, he was the guy that was innocently killed and did nothing wrong, and it started like a lot of this. Zungi Sathi, ship steward. Fate, shot, gun, C minor, estate awarded, outstanding wages, 35 bucks. Philip Dahl, captain steward. Fate unknown, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, no claim made. Paul Moss, first mate steward. Fate, killed by a sword. That was the guy that got his leg sawed off. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, 45 bucks. Samuel Gallion, fate, knifed, Isia. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined 50 bucks. Roderick Anderson, third mate steward, crushed by a cannon, estate awarded, outstanding wages, 10 bucks. Davy James, fate, Africa, alive. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, no claim made. Peter Milroy, exploded. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, 40 bucks. Thomas Lanky, midshipman, fate, knifed by O. Wider, estate awarded, outstanding wages, 30 bucks. Charles Hirschtick, fate, burned. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor. Oh, this is the guy that like was impaled on the giant spider crab and burning. Exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, 50 bucks. Omid Gul, top man. Fate, fell overboard. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, 35 bucks. Timothy Butiment, fate, shot, gun, E. Nichols. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, 35 bucks. Huang Li, top man, fate, electrocuted. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages, reward, 35 bucks. That was the guy that got hit by lightning. Ji Zhang, top man, fate, Claude. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward, 35 bucks. Li Hong, top man, fate, speared by a beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined, 50 bucks. Wei Li, top man, fate, crushed by a beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance, awarded 45 bucks. Nicholas Botterill, top man, speared by a beast, estate awarded, outstanding wages, 25 bucks. Maba, torn apart by a beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate unknown, outstanding wages and reward donated to pension fund, $45. Lewis Walker, top man, fate, clubbed by R. Witterell. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fined, $25. Leonid Volkov, fate, shot by a gun by E. Jackson. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate, estate unknown. Expense claimed, 15 bucks. Poor Charles suffered a lot, threw up when the cow was butchered, and then hit the second mate, hit when the second mate was stealing the treasure. Yeah. Alarkus Nikishin, drowned by the beast. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo. Estate unknown, expenses claimed, 50 bucks. Alexei Toporov, seaman. Fate, drowned by a beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate unknown, expense claimed $50. Nathan Peters, Seaman. Fate, fell overboard, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate fine $25. Lars Lindy, Seaman. Fate, clubbed by N. Peters, estate awarded outstanding wages $15. John Naples, Seaman. Fate, killed by a sword. F. Dahl, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duty, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward $25. Oh no, John was the one that got his leg cut off by the sword. Because they were like, John, it'll be okay. It wasn't okay. Renfred Rajub, fate, illness, estate unknown, outstanding wages donated to pension fund $15. Abraham Akbar, fate, crushed by a beast, criminal finding, murder of crewmate 1, fined $15. What? Okay, pounds. William Wasim, crushed by cargo, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward, £25. Solomon Syed, fate, illness, estate awarded outstanding wages, £15. Hamada Diom, fate, spiked, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate unknown, outstanding wages and reward donated to pension fund, £25. Yes? Just a minute. Are you feeling better now that you threw up in my office? Is it all better now? He smacked me with his butt. Henry Brennan, fate, knifed. R. Witterell, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, attempted mutiny, estate fine £50. Alexander Booth, fell overboard. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded outstanding wages $5. Patrick O'Hagan, fate, speared by a beast. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fine $50. George Shirley, seaman, shot by cannon, beast. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward $25. The guy, a beast shot him with a cannon. Samuel Peters, seaman, fate, crushed by cargo, estate awarded outstanding wages $15. A preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved by the Royal Trade Guarantor. Total claim, $29,260. On behalf of the Honorable East India Company, I certify all statements as accurately and declare this matter closed in its entirety. Chief Inspector. The pocket watch remains in your possession. Okay. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans in Morocco, as requested. That was a neat way of mailing it. One year later. Dude, there's more? 1 year later. It's like you just be the first level. Welcome to level 2. What? I can't get up, I'm trapped. Dude, what kind of psychopath just sits at a desk and stares at nothing and drinks tea?
Can you believe it? A package at this hour. Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside.
It smells dreadful. It's a human head.
Turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Well, time to open it inside. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the 3 of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. Oh, God. So the watch lets you see the moment someone died. which means there's a part of a dead person in the package. That's why it smells dreadful. There's a dead chunk here, and we're about to use the watch on it. You're surprised there is more? Yes. Is that a hand? You're surprised there's more when it said you've solved all you can for now. Yeah, I just assumed the last few people, we were just going to go meet them. This tale belongs to you now. Please finish it. Okay, who's left? Oh, wait, we haven't gotten to see the last chapter yet. We got to do this first. I'm just kidding.
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. Yeah. There's no time. We need to go. Right. Here you go. What are you up to? Nothing good.
That's Henry Evans. What is this thing? It's got its... Wait, is this the pet monkey? Is this the freaking monkey? Oh, and there's the third mate I couldn't find. Okay, he got spiked. All right, third mate got spiked by a monster. No, no, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm investigating. A literal monkey's paw. A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. Yeah, I didn't even get to look at this guy. I don't know what a lazarette is. What is that? Does that just lead into the water under the ship, or is that something else?
A third shell. Captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it. Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over.
Is it one of those spider crabs?
When you leave. Get the tail, boy. You return. The ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
Yeah, the spikes came from the mermaid-looking things. Oh, there it is. Alright, so this guy, definitely slain by spikes. So she was, like, captured in here. What is that thing? So I guess each of the mermaids have one of these shells that's very valuable to them. And maybe that's why all that stuff was attacking the ship, because they had one captive. And they were trying to, so he was trying to, like, fix it by giving her the shell back and letting her go. someone down there? Is there someone that got thrown in?
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
Oh, I remember this. When the Kraken was attacking them, the captain went down to the hold. And they're like, what is he doing down there? And he came out of the hold later and said, I've chased the beast off. So he did this, so he killed a mermaid in there and left the other one in there with its friend's corpse to make the Kraken back away. A captured beast fought against its jailer and was speared for the trouble. Is that another mermaid?
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
And then he shoots another one. So there was one alive in there with two of its friends' dead bodies. Still don't see... Wait, this guy's chained. Oh, this was the doctor that, he sawed off the other guy's leg. And they said, take him to the lazaret. So he was chained up in here. However, I don't think he died of starvation. There's like blood under him. Not doctor. Steward. Whatever. Talking about High Star. I think we're still going to... Yeah, I think it's going to go back until we see what happened to this guy.
What's this? Quicksilver.
Oh, he touched the artifact and it burned him. Okay. So remember the guy outside that opened the chest to kill the mermaids? It like burned his arm off and then he died from burns. So I think this guy was chained up in here for what he did earlier, messed with the box and got burned to death. That's what I'm gonna try. Only name left. Oh, I forgot. Oh! That's crazy. That means the third mate was trying to fix everything, and then he ended up dying for the trouble. But it was because the third mate tried to fix it that the ship suddenly showed up back in port. Happy birthday. Thanks, Star. Did you just beat the game? Maybe. Of course, now our maid is going to come in here and find us with a hand on the desk. That's pretty unique power. It's like, hey, I killed this monkey just so I could give its hand to you later so you could use your magic watch to see all the other deaths that surrounded it at that time. That was a really unique game. That was a very unique game. Definitely made my brain wrinkle. Definitely in like a whole category of its own. Not saying it's great, not saying it's bad. Just very original. Very, very interesting. I gotta say, I do have a very strong sense of satisfaction feeling this. Like, yes, I did that. I feel good. Like that is there. I don't know that I'm itching to do another murder mystery in the near future, but I am feeling satisfaction. There's a Steam achievement for having everyone's death being caused by the captain. I'm curious. Okay, guys, now that I solved it in my own way, and granted, there was a few things where someone in chat was like, oh, those two are standing together. Do they work together? You know, there was little moments like that where I definitely got a couple of hints from chat, I admit that. But I think out of 60 people, there was like 5 or less that I got like a hint that really pushed me towards something. I'm curious, were there any of y'all that have beaten this? What are some hints that y'all saw to solve some puzzles that I completely missed? I would love to hear about some that I didn't see. The dudes in the hammock's shoes. Their shoes were different? Oh man, yeah, I didn't pick up on that at all. Decoy says the Chinese, you said Chinamen, so Twitch blocked it. So the Chinese men had different shoes. I did not see that at all. So I solved them through process of elimination. I did not notice the footwear. Did you not see Miss Emily Jackson's wedding ring? No, I didn't. When I got to the point where I had the two women's names and I just tried it one way, tried it the other, and then it locked in. The women in one being called Ms. for the time, a Ms. being common for unmarried. I'm one of those guys that does not understand Miss, Miss, and Miss. I know, what is it, MS is the safe one, and they don't get mad. I know MRS is married, I don't remember the others. Also, MRS is dumb. Merce. This is Merce. One of the women had a wedding ring, one did not. Thank you for playing. The purser is in his office, and the memory the guy is shot through the wall. Purser was another one I solved by elimination. I didn't ever see him doing anything. The hammocks were another clue. I did use the hammocks to solve quite a few. Yeah, we recorded all of the hammocks in the poop memory and all the hammocks in the disease memory. And so we found one guy with process of elimination here and one guy with process of elimination here. Purser also had his ledger when he was on the lifeboat. I did see him holding something. I didn't realize what it was. All right. Oh, that was pretty cool. Again, it felt like, you know, those math problems where it was like, you know, Timmy has 2 more than Sally. Sally has 5 less than Lisa. Lisa likes cheese. How many people did Joey shoot? And you're just like, it felt like those math problems, but there were 60 people at once. There was a lot. But yeah, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable, that very unique. I feel very accomplished having beaten it. Yeah. So thanks for the suggestion. This was a community suggestion. I saw it on sale and I said, oh, how about now? So that is Return to the Obra Dinn.